Oh,
Wake up.
man.
Grab a brush and put a little makeup. Why'd you play the keys about the table?
My pillow
You want to
fort!
see another fable?
Push him out the door.
All right, everybody, welcome back to Kirby and the Forgotten Land. We kicked Meta Knight's buttocks last session, and now it is time to head on to our next major area of the game, which is also going to be the very end of this particular portion of Forgotten Lands' story.
Or was the previous part all a dream, and we're just waking up now?
Subcon.
Yo, no. One of these days, they actually gotta do something like that with Kirby, like Winter Horns.
Where, like, the entire game is just a dream Kirby had?
Or just really play with the psychological, like, was it all real? Was it just a dream all along?
I mean, that honestly, like, you point that out, it is something that, again, I'm not, like, as deep into the Kirby lore as you guys go, but out of all the games that take place in Dreamland, I can't think of any, like, moment or part of a Kirby game where they really play up with the idea of it being a dreamland.
I thought Kirby lived in the land of Dreamland.
On Popstar, which that means that Dreamland would be the country of Dreamland. And then,
Do you think sleep exists
Oh,
on
shit,
Dreamland?
that reminds me, actually.
No, you upgraded the Meta Knight.
Well, no, not that. There's one other loose thread we forgot about.
Oh, that's right. We said we were going to do this last session. Yeah, because we upgraded
Alright, the pretty ballerina trial.
Kirby wanted to be a pretty ballerina for a day.
Who doesn't?
No, where's my cell phone?
Kirby wanted to become a ballerino until he realized he kind of needed an entire body in order to be one.
No, he has his
He was
feet.
going to be a
He can still do
ballerina
it.
until... He was going to be a He used to be a ballerina like me until he realized he had no knee.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
That's what I meant by the whole body. And by the way, male ballerinas are actually called ballerinos. I know that because Kat has me play a character that is a ballerino.
I know it's
That-
a ballerino.
That
but why am
sounds
I
like a
holding it?
joke.
No, I
That
meant...
sounds like... I'm sorry. I know. I'm saying that sounds like a Seinfeld joke where they'd be like, "Those ballerinas, but Gary, but Jerry, what would a male version of a ballerina be called?" I don't know, ballerino. Cue the laugh track.
I mean, I'm not the one that came up with the terminology. I'm just going off what Kat told me.
But what's the deal with male ballerinas?
Actually, hold that thought real quick there, ladies and gentlemen. We will be right back. Terribly sorry about that little snafu. Parsec was being a mean little bitch.
Yeah.
So what's the deal with airline food?
I don't want my snacks anymore. Goddamn.
Airline food. My gosh, what is up with that stuff? Thank you. Good night.
Is that all his routine was?
It's like you guys share one brain cell.
Well, no, like, the thing with SpongeBob is that, like Plankton called him, it's like, you just don't have what it takes to be a stand-up guy, and SpongeBob mistook him for a stand-up comedian.
Oh, so yeah, I can do stand-up.
Not insertive!
So,
Things they got away with.
yeah, really.
That's my ice cream cone. No, let him have it!
You can have
You
it.
can have it.
Say thanks!
Anyway, that little bit of safe wording right there, ladies and gentlemen. Now it is time. Once again, it is time for us to clear the Fleur Tornado Challenge, and thus it has been cleared.
Easy peasy.
All right.
Smell you later, suckers. Oh fuck.
Well, that's right, we gotta get past those gators.
Get past them! Get past them!
Got it.
I love how
got it.
only one of them was lunging right for Kirby. The others just couldn't give two shits.
Nice,
Oh,
we
nice.
get the target time.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, they were just like, that's Jerry. Don't mind him.
Yeah, the other gators were like, nah, we're still...
He's a vegetarian.
The other gators are like, nah, we're still too full from last night.
What did you guys have last
that's-
night?
Your
Pizza.
friend.
You.
Oh.
Ooh. I don't. That's a little dark. All right, midnight time. Just get to it.
Whoa, what did you expect out of carnivorous, what's it called? A carnivore.
Oh yeah. I'm just thinking of freaking wacky golf. Like, so how's the life? Well, and the conversation just ends there.
You have a wife? I don't tell you my whole life.
You guys reference a whole bunch of things that I don't recognize.
Oh, it was a CDI game. I think it was called Wacky Miniature Golf. And oh, okay, only at full health do you get the sword beams. Fair enough.
And I was
Like
just
Legend of Zoraldo.
paraphrasing an episode of Wander Over Yonder with the whole like, you didn't tell me you were a grandpa. You don't know everything about my life.
Look at it go!
Look at
Yeah,
it,
no,
slice, dice, maybe Julian rabbits.
Will not break. Will not It broke.
He got some sick moves. Look at him go.
Yeah, no, that would be the Meta Knight sword in action. There is if you can believe it, there's even a better sword after this, but we're
But
not,
getting into that for a while.
Oh, not for a long while.
That's a post-game power-up.
Yeah.
So don't go spoiling it.
I got my mighty sword against you. I will be my sword.
Yes, so whatever you do,
My crystals.
Of course.
so yeah, it is a spoiler. So whatever you do not talk about the Cloud Strife sword.
All that you need your maximum tomato, maybe.
I thought we already got that.
Ow.
Sucked ass.
Okay, I'm not gonna lie. I know it was in response to James's health. I thought your response, Logan, was towards me jokingly spoiling the Cloud Strife sword.
No, then I would say that we would need to get Puff Puff.
Ugh.
No, wait, no, that's Dragon Quest.
Well, but
I
we
thought
already
that
have a
was
Puff
Somnium
Puff. We're playing as
Fires.
one.
Yeah.
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 Big rat, the roller coasters.
The Care Bear.
Do you ever stop and think about if Dedede ever commits Puff Puff?
No. I hope not.
Who would be the one to do it?
He's a full-grown Dedede. He has his own Dedede needs. Sometimes he needs a little Puff Puff.
His own DDD needs.
He has his own DD desires, and he just wants to go. He just wants to put them out there.
But who would do it?
Escargoon? I don't know.
Not Escargoon. He's got plenty. He's got
With his eyeballs.
Yeah, I was thinking the eyeballs too. That's
Jesus
the
Christ.
God.
I mean, I was just gonna say his fellow Waddle D troops, but I mean, okay, if you want to go.
Here's the thing, though. Who would be the one holding the Waddle Dees? They can't hold themselves. They have stubby little arms.
Escargoon.
Other Waddle Dees.
I just said they had stubby little arms.
Yeah, but they could still hold each other.
Escargoon.
It's called teamwork and cooperation.
I mean, you belittled how resourceful Waddle Dees can be when they're in a pack.
Look, I just want Escargoon to be canon already, and I'm not going to be picky on how they do it.
Well,
whether it's through
didn't they
Puff Puff or whether
technically?
it's through
Didn't they
Pixar.
technically do that with Mass Attack?
For a minigame, yeah.
Yeah.
But that doesn't count because it's only a
And
minigame and not
there
a
we
main game.
go. So, essentially what we've learned about the Meta Knight sword is it's very powerful, but like with any sword, where it excels in offense, you have to be mindful of your defense.
Correct.
Yeah.
So
That's
don't
about it.
so don't get too reckless with that there Galaxia.
But then again, defense isn't really a stat for Kirby.
I will 100% give this game credit that like not only was it Kirby's first true venture into the world of 3D, but they also had the balls to give it probably one of the most like advanced combat like engines in a Kirby game as well.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, definitely. Especially
Well,
with how much more versatile that dodge mechanic is.
Yep.
Anyway, is everybody ready for probably one of the best songs in the whole game?
Yes.
Everyone ready to go to Great Britain?
Oh,
All right.
boy, oh boy, it's time to play.
I'll travel down by a train.
And while they see themselves, I always wanted to see Big Benny.
Are we really recording this episode on a Tuesday?
No, we're recording on a Monday.
It's a Wednesday.
It's going to be a Tuesday for me in an hour.
I thought Kirby only got his pay on 5's day.
Anyway, guns.
Honestly, I have no idea
protect
how to retort to that.
Yeah, like
It's all
I
good.
don't know either.
No, this is just a super chill song, and keep an eye out for the
Animal
snow
sculptures.
Yeah.
puppies.
Just keep an eye out in general, because this place has a few nooks and crannies that they'll want you to crawl through.
Absolutely.
Such as
Yeah,
on
in
the
between
left of the
buildings.
screen.
Yeah, the little woofer.
Oh yeah, and that
No
alleyway
woofer.
that Icky pointed out there on the left.
Oh yeah, you don't want to go down that alleyway?
No, you do.
Well,
Oh, okay.
we want.
Sorry, I thought you passed it. You have issues.
But yeah, the music in this level is really nice.
He was sleeping.
I was about to say you have issues, Logan.
Oh, penguin, die!
Fun fact, that penguin is returning from Kirby's Dreamland 3, I want to say.
It looks
I thought
like a
you were gonna-
Dreamland 3 enemy.
He comes from it.
I thought you were about to say he's returning from the Mario movie.
No!
Do you yield?
This is the time we can do it.
I do not.
Because I don't think we got to talk because Icky wasn't there for our Mario 1 playthrough.
Yeah, I'm not-
Icky, the
it-
penguins.
You missed out on the
Fuck
left
you!
riot.
like, I'm not gonna lie, like, I know you said your opinions on it mellowed out a lot since then, but that initial visceral reaction was really funny, I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah.
Because Illuminati Entertainment never knows when to chill the fuck out.
Illuminati Entertainment.
That's what he calls them.
Beautiful.
Well, I thought the problem with Illuminati pictures is that they're too chill.
Chill, like, as in penguin?
I just think they were fine. Like,
Are you trying to get a rise out of me, James, man?
all I'm saying is that I saw not a single penguin making a wacky squeaking voice, nor
Or being, like, they were not acting very minion-like, in spite of you saying they were minion-like.
Well, no, I say they're minion-like in the sense is like, oh, it's the wacky subversion. You think he's going to go up against an entire army of, like, I don't know, like, Toad Knights?
Listen,
or some other faction of Koopas or something or whatever. No,
Well, why would he go up against Koopas? The Koopas are the people that are serving him.
Actually, that could be interesting to explain. Like, maybe he was never.
Who's to say all Koopas work for Bowser?
I was gonna say that actually could be interesting if, like, that's how he got his whole army, was by intimidating everyone else to follow him. But I don't know, like, so long as the penguins aren't doing the Fortnite dance in victory over their snowball fight,
God.
and then he pulls the rug out from under them, that it didn't actually do jack, I'm fine with it for now.
Plus, not to mention that mention, like, I kind of agree with a handful of people. Like, I'm surprised how much of, like, a deep cut they were. Like, I didn't expect them to use, like, Mario 64 penguins as, like, a whole kingdom.
Technically, they're also penguins from Mario U.
Yeah, but who even counts that game anymore?
The penguin suit. It's the most like.
It's the most iconic Mario power-up to date.
Oh,
Well, didn't the penguin suit appear in Mario Wii
Hang on, I
first?
got an idea.
It was we.
I got an idea.
I don't think it'll. Whatever it is you have in mind, Logan, I don't think it's gonna work.
I don't think I know what
You'd
you're
like to
thinking.
imagine that, wouldn't you?
Ha!
That actually worked, son of a bitch.
Well then.
Waddle Dee doesn't need a gun. He is the gun.
But yeah,
am the gun.
Waddle Dee Doodly.
the penguins originated from the Wii.
Right.
Yeah,
All right, Hotshot. If you think you're such cool shit, try this.
you got it.
Okay.
Go for it, you motherfucker. You're too short for this ride.
Waldy's like, I see the problem.
I don't have enough
What's
remote
gonna happen?
control signal to get to that button.
Just the way I can't go any farther. You gotta follow me, Daddy.
Just-
Thank you.
Just a
Daddy.
But just the way it just kind of.
I need the radio signal, Kerbo.
I'm actually okay with that. I thought it was about to clip me inside of the thing.
that would have been hilarious.
All right.
Yeah.
Admittedly,
Alright,
I thought this level was the source of another Howl Room, but apparently no.
There's only there's only what, 3 of them throughout the whole game.
There's only 3.
Yeah.
And this is after everybody has like discovered all of them, because I know that was the biggest thing when this game came out, was people were like, oh, we don't think we've even found all of them already, or
Yeah.
something like that.
Never mind, Bill did last night.
Oh, damn.
Random thought, but speaking of deep cuts, I forgot about those little bone guys. Weren't they from Kirby 64?
Yeah, the Gabons.
Yeah. They were also in Kirby's Dream Land 3.
Honestly, just in general, like, I don't know if we talked about this, but it feels like, as of late, they've been making, like, a lot of appreciation for Kirby 64 in a lot of their recent games. Kinda makes me wonder if they're even gonna, like, tease the idea of remaking it or revamping it in the same way they're doing Return to Dreamland.
Or if they ever bring back Dark Matter.
I mean, I'm just saying they totally should, considering that game is definitely overdue for a revamp.
Right.
Like even more so than freaking Return to Dreamland, which again I'm still very grateful that's a thing in the first place. But it's also like there's so many older Kirby games you could pull from first, or heck, maybe Kirby games that aren't as easily accessible anymore. Like I don't know, Triple Deluxe and Planet Robobot.
Right, like port those
HD
on
remakes
Switch.
of those 2 games would be amazing.
Or a duology thing on Switch, just because like wouldn't you say that those were like I don't know. Actually,
Especially Triple Deluxe in my case.
I was about to make a very bold statement. I was about to say, would you say those games were like the big revival for that franchise?
Well, technically, Return to Dreamland was.
Return to Dreamland was the catalyst for what Triple Deluxe and Robobot proved to be.
Right, like it's one of those things. It's like its whole series, which ended on a somewhat whimper with Star Allies.
Right. Until the game came out fully, and
Don't you have to?
And again, having played
Oh,
that
yeah,
now,
that's right. You do it here.
and again, having played co-op, that's all. And again, playing that co-op was a whole new experience compared to when I first did it.
Alone in my room.
I am much happier with how this game is carrying the legacy. Aha! Ah!
A secret room
With a
food?
secret D.
Go get him.
My friend. What's up?
I don't know why you missed the first time. I thought that was gonna be like a whole joke, and then suddenly you get it's like, oh, okay.
Sorry.
Made you look.
Made you look.
Me too. How long until we get to Emperor's New Groove? Random thought now.
Oh, for the marathon? I know I was in 99.
No, 2000.
How about we
2000.
watch it now?
No.
Let's just stop the recording and watch it right now.
I mean, I wouldn't be against it, but that would be very bad etiquette on our part. So yeah,
I almost tried to pause the game, but I couldn't. I was like, okay, let's go.
I hope you kids don't mind a shorter session
Hang on.
today, but
There's a secret.
Is there?
Yep, we gotta go flying on over to the Big Benny.
Woo!
Whoa! Almost
Thanks,
forgot about all
Ben.
those
Don't
coins.
drop the loot.
You know, I thought that clock tower was the source of the Howl Room, and I was severely disappointed to learn that no, it isn't.
Something else.
It totally
But
looks.
it must have just been coins.
Yeah, it totally does look like Howl Room fodder. But I mean, again, considering we're working with a 3D space, they get they're probably the most devious in terms of their Howl Room locations.
Oh, definitely. But
Well, except for the first one. That one wasn't too bad.
it definitely
To be fair, that second one was kind of a asshole.
it definitely calls upon you, or at the very least with the first one with the gun, like, just with the environments being so much more explorable since they're not locked. Hello, these delightful residents.
Delightful.
But yeah, since they're no
In
longer
any other
locked
game,
to-
they would just be normal fodder for Kirby to suck up and then spit out.
But now they're friends.
Because finally he finally was able to ask Bandana D, "Hey, can you tell these guys I'm cool?" Well, I thought you were gonna tell them that you were cool. No, you're the
I'm
one
too
who speaks Waddle Dee.
I don't know. I don't think the Waddle Dees will listen to me.
I know it's so weird too, thinking about it too. Like ever since Return to Dreamland, whenever Waddle Dee is playable, like the Bandana Waddle Dee is playable, he has no problem literally spearing on his own kind.
Yeah.
Only he may Waddle Dee.
Jeez.
Yeah, this is the point of the game where I kind of decide to, kind of forego the challenge rooms for a little bit.
Because I'm gonna say, because with how pricey these upgrades are gonna start becoming, stay tuned,
They're
folks.
not that pricey, granted.
All I'm saying is that, as far as I remember, for those wondering, stay tuned, everybody, because by the next world, at the very least, you start unlocking like 2 to 3 challenge rooms per level you beat.
Yeah.
Which, hey, you know what? Means it's a perfect opportunity to start thinking up some random tangents.
Okay, well,
Like again, going back to those funny little penguins in the Mario movie. Like the fact, again, I just think that's
The fact of the matter that they pissed me off initially, but then I realized, wait, they aren't the problem. It's Chris Pratt.
okay, so I can say this. Okay, I forget if you were already there when I was discussing this, but like the way I was describing is, the thing is that the ball is in Chris Pratt's court here. He has the power to not make himself become a joke of a voice actor meme online.
But he's
All
not
he
even trying
has
to put on
do-
the voice.
Well, that's what I'm saying. Here's the thing. Hear me out. He has the power to not make himself come across as a joke. Here's what he needs to do. When it comes time to record for the Garfield movie, don't sound like he did for Mario. Do a different voice.
But
don't
then the
have
damage
those
will
two
be
characters
done.
sound the same.
I was about to say, I think we should probably reiterate, like it's the voice itself that's the problem. Like, I don't have a problem thinking that he's a bad voice actor, because, I liked him a lot as Emmett in the Lego movies. Like, I thought he had a lot of nice energy in those.
Oh, yeah.
Of course.
The man's never stumped a Koopa in his life.
I still love that
I mean,
bit, but
when he said he stomped on Koopas in the Mario Brothers arcade game, I'm hoping he's talking about versus Super Mario Brothers and not Mario Brothers.
I mean,
Right,
in
to
that
be
case,
fair,
they
like-
would have been shell creepers. God!
Oh, I thought they were called crawlers, or are those the crabs?
Well, I mean, let's be honest here. Like, I think the general public, whenever they talk about Mario Brothers, they do mean Super Mario Brothers, and they don't take into account, oh wait, that arcade game has that name.
They mean the brand name.
Right, because let's be real here. Mario Brothers is literally the only game where you can't natively stomp on turtles.
That's true. You have to bop them on the head and then kick them.
And you have to bop them from below and then kick them.
Oh, and that's where I punch them, right?
Yes.
Redo.
Yeah, you're supposed
Okay.
to carry them and throw them, you chuckster.
Take 2.
What's that you say, Chuckster?
What's that you say, Foxter? What?
Oh, dog.
It's like, all right, you mother. Kerr.
I'm just saying, Doug. You should definitely join us whenever we do Sunshine, because that's gonna be a fucking ride in and of itself.
Yeah.
Oh boy.
I'll think about it.
And I'm gonna complain about it.
Because I'm.
Of the game, I
What-
mean, not you, Doug.
I know for sure I'm gonna join the Galaxy, but I'll still think about Sunshine.
Alrighty.
I still think Sunshine has its merits. I just will agree. The thing I will say about Sunshine is that I genuinely feel sorry for anyone who had to 100% that before guides online existed.
Yeah, and I
Some call me
mean,
Johnny.
in my case, I think it just suffers a similar problem to Donkey Kong 64 in that it's a great game marred under a whole lot of dumb bullshit design.
Yeah.
A lot of it also revolving around collecting shit.
You know, the
Yeah.
main goal of the game, to collect shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, you don't want to fuck that aspect up in a
Run for the
collectathon
beginning
platformer.
dash.
Otherwise, you'll just look plain silly.
Imagine if a Kirby game got that bad with its collectibles.
Nice.
Oh no.
I don't want to think about that.
The most I can think of is a Crash Bandicoot 4.
Well, that's bad for. I feel like that's bad for different reasons.
Okay. Then you have a
The
point
gems,
there.
the gems can be a bit of a problem, but I would say I take more umbrage with the relics. Like those are absolute thumb blisterers.
Well, and the fact that they broke decades of decades of precedented
Oh, another
favorite
design.
design.
Song of mine.
Oh, by the way, see that turtle walking up the escalator?
Uh-huh.
Yes.
Remember the Wolfie in the mall?
We
Oh,
need
he's
to
gonna
follow
go
him
somewhere too?
Yeah, he's going
Alright.
somewhere.
Let's see where he goes.
Those guys are walking a little bit
Wake
slower, so maybe worth it.
Let's follow him.
He's off to make it to his journey.
You can do it. Keep going. You can do it.
Don't mind the homeless Chili over there. He just shouts at people.
Here, what are you people
doing on
The homeless elderly guy.
doing
where's he going?
property? Wait,
Where's he going?
I told you he was going somewhere. I didn't say you could follow him.
Oh, God damn it. Get the milk.
So, hey,
Shut
James.
up.
So, James, I need you to explain something for me. I right-click on Icky, and what does this disconnect thing mean?
Okay, in seriousness, I actually would like ice for this level because there's a lot of icy terrain, and having Ice Kirby on hand will definitely mitigate some of that.
Unfortunately,
Oh, it actually allow.
just because you're made of ice doesn't mean you could go into the icy water.
Oh, naturally.
But I will say that if what you're saying is true, then yeah, that is helpful. That it reduces your slip slide, and since it gives you skates.
Yeah. Which Kirby is just skating on his feet.
Oh.
What happened?
His feet doesn't change, but he gets a nice hat.
Money.
I have become money!
Waddle Dee got rich by doing absolutely nothing.
Well, Waldy did anyway.
My dream. I found a
$1
toy.
million D.
Wait, you found a what, Logan?
A toy.
Oh, a
Oh
toy.
boy! A toy!
Can we go to Leatherby's after this?
A nondescript toy.
A leather bees?
You've never been to Leatherby's?
I'm trying
I
to
wanna
remember
know what
that's
that
supposed
is.
to be.
Oh, it's a family like ice cream like diner like.
Oh. Oh, I thought
Yeah,
you
so,
said
like,
Leatherby's, like a shop that sells leather-based toys.
Oh no. Oh, I mean, like well, it is spelled like that. LEA. Yeah, it's
Waddle
leather.
Dee,
BY.
share. Oh, okay, so you
Oh.
don't need to share.
Oh yeah, no, you're full health.
Wouldn't it be some shit if we both shared the coffee bread we just had?
Ha!
That poor
Exchange
guy
coffee
just couldn't
breath.
do anything.
Now I can't help but think of like two robots drinking coffee as like exchange coffee
Oof.
breath.
Oh, coffee
Coffee
breath.
breath.
Out he
Straight.
goes.
Coffee this.
Coffee, this
Cough up
numbskull.
Wait, did I pick it up accidentally?
Mm. It
There
it
regenerates
is.
though.
I mean, the fact that Waddle can interact with it at all is definitely new to me.
Yeah.
Here, let's get ourselves a prize.
A steak?
It's like, Waddle Dee, you already have a power-up. The power-up of your heart.
The power of friendship.
That's bullshit.
Friendship again.
How do I monetize that, says Magalore.
Does it make me rich?
Do you accept exchanges at the front counter?
You have to understand, the lore star cutter doesn't pay for itself.
Oh,
Gotta pay for maintenance.
I gotcha, buddy. Now where's my $5?
Now that we know that Return to Dreamland Deluxe is coming soon, it does make me a little sad realizing that there is one thing I was hoping this game could do that I don't think they're going to do now.
What's that?
Post DLC campaign featuring King Dedede.
Oh my god! Yes. Yes.
Aw.
They could've, should've, would've.
Honestly,
Wait,
It would've been
so-
cool! Like, what else could they do?
Wait,
just
do we-
imagine that
Go ahead.
this game is joining the ranks of Mario Odyssey and Odyssey. This game's joining the ranks of Mario Odyssey of games people want DLC for.
I mean, it happens.
Yeah.
But how often does
Well,
it happen?
what they could make as DLC, they'll just save for a sequel.
I mean, there's that.
Now, do we know if they're going to, Nice. Now, do we know if they have anything new planned for Return to Dreamland? Like if they're going to add anything else, or is it just going to be a one-to-one?
Oh no, there's a lot they're packing in.
Oh.
Well, for one, online co-op.
Secondly, there's that big-ass castle Magalore has in the background of cover art.
Yep. There's also a new copy ability that is mecha themed.
Right.
I forgot about that.
I'm trying to think. It has new sub-games, doesn't it?
Yes, it does actually. It has a. It's like some sort of library themed one where you have to pick whatever book Magalore is highlighting.
We're
Yeah.
thinking of.
Yeah.
Alright, be quick now.
And like
My turn.
Dedede. Oh, I'm sorry. I was thinking of Pride and Prejudice.
What?
You know, a book that he wanted to get.
That is a good book, actually. Like straight up, it's real. It's like how to put, because I remember reading it back in like high school. It's one of those things where it's so wacky because like it was written. I want to say it was written in like the either 1800s or early 1900s. It's an old book, but it's like so ahead of its time. Hang on, the passage.
Like, there are a lot of concepts in the book that do a lot.
Which is like the writing style, the humor, the pacing of the story that it's telling. Like it feels like when you're reading it, like the pacing and the way the characters are written feels like something like hundreds of years before its time. Like they actually like when these women are having like all of their like worries about how they're going to like, you know, who should they like visit at the dance and all that stuff, like but they, like it's not like Shakespearean or like some ancient like they sound like people do today almost. Like they just sound like there's something just about the
So it's
casual.
more so a timeless book than it is dated.
Yeah, I think so.
Actually,
The
another thing
only-
about touching that while invisible might not have been the smartest idea because he's just gonna get sent flying.
Yeah. Do you ever wonder if... I don't know if we talked about
Actually, if I'm
this before,
invincible, I can.
Nope. Anyway, I was about to say, like, I don't know if we ever talked about it or if the game ever addressed it. What do you think Dedede feels about his trusted Bandana D being Kirby's new bestie?
Why? Why?
A very, very short-term anger, and then immediately forgetting about it.
What was I doing again?
Exactly.
You know what? It's like the Eggman thing where it's like, I'm the angriest man who ever lived. Ooh, that must be the pizza.
I want to see they play around more with that in the Japan only. Well, it used to be Japan only, but the whole Kirby chapter book series featuring
Oh,
like
manga?
different interpretations of all the characters.
Yeah, wait, was it the manga? Wait, I don't think there was a manga. I think there was actually.
Or are you talking about the novels?
Yeah, the novels.
Yeah.
The ones were
Oh,
before Waddle Dee got his bandana, he was just a box standard Waddle Dee, and also the only one.
I think you still need that cone.
Also, you might want to try and take that cone with you.
Oh, yeah,
Yeah, see?
you're right.
Oh,
Hold on, I'll get it.
all right. Now here you go, bud. All right. Get to the corner. 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 Oh, lordy.
Yikes.
I still think back to when I saw those mummy-based Cyclops thingies from when they in Kirby 64. I used to think that those were mouths, not eyes.
Yeah, because the coloring on them made it only look like a single like red dot, like almost as if it was a tongue or something.
Yeah.
Kind of.
Yahoo!
Let's
And mind you, Kirby 64 was my first game, so it didn't immediately click with me that those were eyes.
Cardboard boxes!
Oh,
Oh!
I gotcha. There you go. That's another Waddle Dee.
That's a very
no, I
specific
getcha.
Waddle Dee to
Now
keep.
riddle me this. Can you cross the gap with Cone Kirby?
No.
Survey says you can.
Oh,
Uh-oh.
no.
Just gotta try really hard.
You don't need it after this section.
There's no point to taking this with me, for the record.
Hey!
No, there is a point to this.
There is.
What is
Yeah.
It better
Okay,
be
so
worthwhile, Iki, or so help me.
Trust me, unlike the fucking turtle, this one is actually a pretty cool secret.
it? Okay, so if you follow up this way, go around him.
Okay, don't click that cage. You see that panel on the right?
This one?
Yeah,
The one that I'm on top of.
pound it.
Ah,
Yeah.
that is a very out-of-the-way secret.
How anybody discovered that is beyond me.
That's just how giving you silly stuff just to say good for you.
Boy, yo.
I learned something new today.
I mean, hey, I like that kind of idea of game design where it's like, hey, if it's possible to get there, reward the player.
Congratulations,
See,
congratulations, you found a Dev Waddle Dee.
Oh my god.
Nah, see, actually, when you say it like that, it actually reminds me more of the dev coin stacks in Odyssey.
I mean,
Yeah.
that's what I'm thinking.
And I like that, like little things to reward you that aren't required, that like expect you to make these wild leaps of logic. Like,
But if you
I
can,
I will say, I'll admit, I did, after Oni Plays mentioned it, I decided to look back, and yes, some of the secrets in Donkey Kong Country are a little
Nuts.
weird.
including
Like,
the
they expect
secret
you to-
within a secret.
Well, sometimes they expect you to jump into a pit when otherwise it would have killed you, but there's just no... stuff like that.
I mean, they call them warp barrels, but let's be real here. They really were just, like, dev shortcuts.
I'd argue the same applies to Donkey Kong Country 2.
Oh, Donkey Kong Country 2
Because
is...
sometimes there are just walls that you could just walk through.
Yeah, sometimes it's just you're just meant to like rub your face against every single one and hope that this one, hope for the best that it's the thank you, and hope
And
that
yet
it's the
they're
one
never
that...
indicated with like banana or something.
Alright, Logan, get the phone.
Okay, thank you. I mean, they've gotten better at it like since then. Now and like
I mean-
now in like in Donkey Kong Returns and Tropical Freeze, there are little like stray bananas that catch your eye and your attention, and
They did
it's
it really
also-
well in DKC 3.
I think so. Yeah, I think that's fair. I was also going to say that the other thing is that they also changed it a little. They also in the Return series incentivized you to go after those bananas because they had that new system where if you collected all the bananas in an area. If you collected all the bananas in like a chain or something like that, you would get you would get a prize or extra bananas or things like that.
Or puzzle pieces.
Yeah. Whoa.
Just try and catch me now, you weirdos with fat legs.
Stupid cannons.
Stupid swan.
We were already playing with a stupid swan earlier.
I was like, yeah, you're right. I have actually seen Billy Madison. I should watch it. Has anyone here seen Billy Madison?
Nope.
I've only seen a couple of clips,
Okay.
including the swan, the penguin.
I should look that up then. Alright, Noble Ranger.
It's just all sorts of stupid.
The Noble Ranger, who totally doesn't look like a pirate captain.
But wait, what is the... Okay, so I was gonna say, what is the actual, like, quirk that this one has over normal Ranger? But I guess it's literally
It
just
gives you
its
two
range.
guns.
Oh, I see. It's the range and the speed at which you fire them.
Well, no, it's because it gives you 2 guns as well.
2 is better than 1.
Yeah.
But 5 is better than 2.
Welcome to America, Kirby. It's a dangerous and scary place, but you're well armed.
Yeah, no chance to give me that scary fucking face.
Round 2!
Uh-oh. Which, yeah, I think, I don't know if I already mentioned it, but yeah, that's the other thing is that, like... Wait a minute.
What?
Oh, there we go. I was like, well, yeah, we can see them, but it's because they're moving around. But,
Mummies!
I remember Scarfies also terrified me when I was first playing Kirby growing up, just because, like... I think they absolutely work as a jump scare, because let's say you had played Kirby for the first time, and
you had no idea what
how to
these
play.
cute and adorable cuddly critters were.
And because up to this point, everything in the area you've been able to just inhale, blow away, and then these guys show up, and then you're just like...
Oh, that's just a tease.
And it's just like, what do you do? Like now you have to use enemy exhales or just your own like breath or copy abilities. Because I want to say they appeared in the original Kirby Dreamland even before
They did.
Even before you could have copy abilities to use.
Yeah?
Yeah, but you can still try and suck them up. Keyword being try.
Yeah, with mixed results. And done.
Now you got rid of them all.
Stupid Bronco birds.
Oddly enough, it wasn't the Scarfies that scared me when I was little. It was the...
Close.
It was the face that Adeline made when you fight her.
Oh yeah, when she reveals and goes, ring.
Yeah.
Actually, Kirby 64, I'd definitely say is probably the most intimidating the Scarfies have ever been, because that's when they were working off of boob logic.
Yep. Didn't even have to suck them up.
Yeah.
There's that,
In fact, you
and then
can't even suck them up, and yet they still won't turn until you turn your back.
I mean, you
I
look
just
away from them
remember
for a brief moment, then suddenly they just get those Cyclops-looking scaredy faces.
Yeah. He's
Yeah,
scary.
alright. Off to the seas.
The
of which
windy,
we cannot
freezing
enter.
seas. And it verily is windy, like holy mackerel.
Which is why you're gonna want some ground control with
You
Neil.
can dig yourself into the ground.
Uh-huh.
Whoa!
Whee!
Pick me up.
Love that.
Oh no, I see. It's because I hit the wind.
Oh!
Back this way.
Woo! Careful now, Kerbo.
Boxes.
Don't want to take a dip.
I don't want you to go falling off now, you little baby babu.
I'm doing this for
And
you.
yet he does.
I'm doing this for you, little baby boop.
Little baby bop.
Bibbidi boppity boop.
I wonder what that guy's up to now.
Oh, I still think it's kind of funny he actually up and did an episode based off of Dream Buffet.
Oh yeah. Oh no, not him. Well, him as well because he's done a lot of fun stuff. I meant more so Zero's actor.
The Zero
from
actor,
Avatar.
yeah.
Oh, Lucas got. Well, isn't he retired from acting?
Well, for a guy that's retired from voice acting, he sure does do a bit of it now and then.
Well, it's mostly for fun, I assume.
Which is why he did it for that Eternal montage, which I thought was very fun, very nice that he did that.
By the way, I wonder if there's anything to the left of the screen.
Is there? I don't think we can climb up on the. Oh, I see.
Oh. Hurry up!
Bye.
You found the igloo.
Look at
Oh,
that.
they'll hold
They're
together
hibernating
for
for the dude.
Logan!
No, stop!
No!
Can't stop
Dedede, don't! Do not let your bloody urges consume you.
Keep pushing him. Keep pushing him. I think you can stop him. He's still not. Man, he's taking a long time to charge this.
You know what? No.
time to destroy.
Hold on. If you really want to be a monster, you gotta follow by example. Now let's leave. Oh, hold on. I almost forgot one.
You're just going to leave the meat?
No.
Oh, so as opposed to killing them, we kill
Sorry,
them
Bandana
slowly.
D, you can't eat food.
We starve them.
Man, now that, actually, Devil Damn.
Beep,
After
beep.
that display, I don't know who's more cruel.
K. Rool is. We talked about this. It's in his name.
But he's not in
Yes.
this game.
It's like his entire life story.
Do you think K. Rool and Dedede would get along?
No.
No.
Like, I don't, honestly, I don't really see Cruel getting along with any of the Nintendo villains.
They're the kind of similar villains that don't exactly work off. They don't exactly They don't even exactly work off each other all that. Well, not so much don't work off each other all that well. It's more so like they're both ignorant jackasses, even to anyone who's exactly.
Then
like
again,
them.
I'd imagine they'd be more amicable towards each other compared to like anyone versus Ridley.
That's all. You say that. I was about to say, I feel like with all of the ways that K. Rool has accessorized and like decorated himself over the years, I feel like fashionable Ridley would understand and like kind of gel with him a little bit.
Nah, Ridley's a monster.
Not our Ridley.
He sell poisoned milk to school children.
Well, no, fashionable Ridley is just like something we talked about during Super Metroid. And now that you say that, Logan, I just imagine it's like, oh, girlfriend, where did you get this pirate cloak? It is so you.
Oh my god, don't tell me you're giving Ridley that kind of voice.
No, we're not going to. We did.
Oh.
No, we're not giving him that voice. We're giving him all the voices.
Oh.
Yeah.
Long story short, we got bored during Super Metroid. Not bored,
tell.
but we had a little fun.
Why does Kirby look like he has teeth?
It's because of the thing in his mouth.
I don't like that. Kirby with teeth does not deserve to exist.
Does Kirby with teeth scare you about as much as Toad with teeth?
Not as much as penguins with teeth.
It scares me more than Toad with teeth.
Penguins with actual teeth are fucking terrifying.
I was about to say, like, I guess that's something, like, I don't know if we talked about in excessive detail. Like, your thoughts on the fact that they actually gave Toad teeth in the Mario movie?
What about Pebble and the Penguin, where all the penguins have teeth?
That was weird. Oh, we need to find that right there. This is the part where I do kind of wish we were playing Starlights, because then you could give my spear fire.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm actually surprised they didn't bring that back as a feature.
Who needs
All I
it? You
got
already
is my
got
best
the weed.
friend Ted here.
The weed?
Yeah, Ted.
But yeah, the moral of the story is if you've ever played Mario and Luigi Paper Jam, you see exactly why King Dedede and King K. Rool wouldn't work.
Right.
Aldi, where are you going?
I thought there'd be something over there.
There isn't.
It was a secret, didn't it?
If there was a secret, I would tell you.
Okay. Oh,
Or, hint towards the secret.
Honestly, what's funny is that, like, now that I'm thinking back on that, it's funny, like, Bowser and Paper Bowser don't get along at all, but whereas Paper Jr. and regular Jr., they're like thick as thieves.
It's like they're good friendos.
They're more compatible.
Ooh, I wonder what the coins
see
are
that.
leading to.
They just want to cause mischief. I mean, who says you can't have fun making mischief with friends?
And I forget how the Koopalings and Paper Koopalings got along.
They didn't?
Which is weird because they were in Color Splash.
Yeah, because they were waiting for Color Splash.
Yeah.
Did Color Splash come out before or after Beer Jam?
I think
After.
it came out after.
It's
Paper
after.
Jam was made literally right off of Sticker Star's
Dragonfire.
release.
Well, no, Paper Jam came out after Dream Team, and Dream Team came out after Sticker Star.
Right, and we didn't get Color Splash till after both those games.
Whoa!
I've never seen them do that move before.
Going for that friggin' advanced tech.
The more you know. But yeah, no, like all things considered, like there was like a bit of a lull between Paper Mario releases, and even between that, we got like two new Mario and Luigi games. And I mean, well,
new and asterisks.
that's its own story for another day.
So when will
Whoa.
we do Sticker Star for the channel?
Well, we have to do the other Paper
Good.
Mario games first.
We still put other Paper Markers. I could see ourselves doing it as a look at, just to show off what it did, but like...
I think it deserves more than a look at, just to convey how bad of a game it is.
I mean, as far
Well, I
as
mean,
that
like-
whole trilogy is concerned, we're absolutely considering doing Origami King, but that's probably the only one we'll do.
Yeah.
Origami King's pretty good.
Oh,
Oh,
no,
yeah, no,
Origami
that-
King's really good. It's
Which is
just-
weird to think, because, like, it's not a conventional RPG, but it plays more like it plays, ironically, more like a traditional Paper Mario game compared to Color Splash and Sticker Star.
Yeah, although I definitely will agree there are a few things that game also does that hold it back from being an absolute gem.
Like,
Yeah,
I
but
would
it is-
say actual an EXP system.
Yes,
They
like I shit you not. Like there's that whole thing regarding what was it? The like all those accessories you can get from shops or whatever. Those that and also the hearts that you can get across the game could easily have been applied to an EXP system, and it would have been all the better for it because then
But
it would
they
have
didn't.
totally incentivized the battles.
Right. Well, okay, here's because here's the other thing that we learned is, oh boy, is
Oh god!
oh no,
Oh, no,
Oh, no.
A toy!
He got trapped.
In the Winterland.
I think we're good here.
Yeah.
yay, is so have you heard about Origami King Refolded, Icky?
No, what is that?
So if you look it up, it's actually moving along pretty well. So some people have found it's very easy to mod things into Origami King. We're talking like modern dialogue, modern new character sprites, modern whole new areas they're working on. So,
Whoa.
from the parade. Oh yeah, from the theme park. So they're making a whole mod that's doing a couple of things, like giving more variety to the characters. Like they even brought in freaking what's his face, the dog that had the badge shop in Paper Mario 1.
Oh, really?
The dog with a badge.
The badge seller.
The dinosaur.
Not the dinosaur. Oh, yes, it was the brown. Like it was Rolf or whatever. Him and his son.
It was very loosely based on the Dino Rhinos.
Oh, okay, that makes sense.
It's weird to think how much Paper Mario, at least the first one, took from Mario World.
Mario World and Yoshi's Island. Yeah, no, it was heavily inspired by those games specifically.
All right. Okay,
And also, and naturally, it was Super Mario RPG. Hence why it was originally going to be called Mario RPG 2.
Yep. I'll talk about it a bit more while you're in this area. So, yeah. So they did all sorts of things. It's still a work in progress, but they have all these new character models and things that they're putting into the game. They also have what was I going to say? Oh, they also have added in a system where now the partner characters will not just stay in their one area, like how that
so they'll follow you around and everything?
Yeah, like forever.
Oh,
and you can
that's
swap
nice.
him out like you used to. Not, whenever you're in the desert, you have to have the Explorer Toad, and he will never leave the desert.
Oh my god, they modded in bandits! Wow. They even gave the toads their own clothes.
Oh, I see. He's giggling. Yeah, not giggling. I see he's googling it now.
They brought in pink Bob-omb buddies.
Yeah, no, they added a lot to it, and I'm very curious to see where that goes, because I agree with Chase. Like, Origami King is super close to just being a really well fleshed out, like a proper return to form. Dang, that was close.
It feels like a really big step towards something better.
I think that whole series just needs one more game to perfectly fine tune what could be, the best Paper Mario game in a while.
Yes.
I'm really split on that, James, because I get why you say that, and to an extent I agree. I really don't want to have to deal with another wave of those Devil Dame entitled fans complaining about the state of the franchise.
I mean, they have a point.
They'll find every excuse to complain no matter what.
Like, them having a point isn't the issue, it's how obnoxious they are with the point that I'm really sick of.
There, look at that. It even freezes the timer up top.
Wait, they gave the enemy Koopas sunglasses.
Well, just adding new variety, making them look cooler, adding little variations like what we're used to, and
that is something that I never really understood.
Oh, I
when
see.
It came
Each
to...
hit keeps the effect going.
Ooh.
I was about to say, that is something I never really understood when it came to, like, the older Paper Mario games. Like, why did they give, like, the Koopas you fight sunglasses?
To make them distinct from the
To
Koopas.
differentiate them from the normal Koopas?
Right, exactly what both James and Nikki were saying. Like, it makes them look more like ruffians and, like, hoodlums as opposed to, Cooper or Koops.
Right, to differentiate from the friendly Koopas.
The peaceful Koopas. Just little details like that, little things that just...
Well, my thing is that, like, I think my thing is that, like, I get, like, wanting to differentiate them from, like, Bowser's Koopas to, like, peaceful Koopas.
Really quick, James, we may want to get a Maxim Tomato for this next one.
Alright, fair. Back to town we go.
Oh, that's right,
because
because one of the missions in it.
Not even just a mission, the fact that we're about to go into a veritable mini-boss rush.
Well, actually, while we're still here, because we rescued a ton of Waddle Dees, and as such, more of the town has opened up. Like this absolute coin grinder.
We can go fishing.
I'm up for that. Actually, it looks very nice. Look at that little Waddle Dee. And look, they even left two poles for us.
Aw, they were courteous like that. Not only that, we also have
a shop.
This nifty little shop, which will actually be much more handy than just buying a simple old Maxim Tomato from the shop.
Oh, that's true.
And of course,
we
scrolls.
got some upgrades. Yeah, we got our Dragonfire blueprint.
Might as well while we're still here.
But yeah, no. So just the story, the story and tonal writing in Origami King is absolutely there. My biggest complaint as far as story wise is spoilers. I don't understand how, after everything I've been through this entire franchise, I'm supposed to accept a Bob-omb actually dying as a serious plot point compared to all the, like, just think of all the times that we've used Bombette.
I mean, it works for the context of Origami King.
I mean, it's also just the point where, like, Origami King doesn't want you to treat it like another part of the series. Like, not every game in the series at this point are pretty much self-contained stories.
I suppose that's fair.
And I mean, that's no more obvious than like the most recent trilogy.
So yeah, Dragonfire. It basically excels in its burning power-up, Fly, and of course a
And
much.
goddamn, that fire goes far.
And lingers a lot longer. I think you proved your point.
Kirby, stop. He's already dead.
Hey, Kirby's like, what'd you say?
Don't take it out on me!
We live in an actual nightmare!
I'm happy to have fun with that. Let's do some.
Oh my god. I mean, if
we
you
didn't
want
wanna-
to talk
wait.
tangents, we could talk about that.
Okay, now you're just being a dick.
Wait, go back to him. Go back to him.
Why?
Fire mix.
We
Hello.
already burned it. Oh,
Fuck him.
sorry, we already burned him.
You just killed him. Alright, we can shut this off now.
I was about to do this.
I'm sure he'll be fine. Fishing time now.
So this is probably the best minigame out of the entire lot. It's very fast, very to the point, and it nets you a lot of coins if you know what you're doing.
Yep.
I'm gonna go for the big one.
It's a mini game.
All right, James, let's do it. Let's go for the big one.
In every sense of the word, it is mini.
Won't it take you a while to get to the big one, though?
Nope. As long as you just get a good chain going. So look at that. Already got some coins. So depending on how many grams it weighs, you get some more.
Better hurry up. I think Logan's gonna nab that big one first.
Yeah, it's basically a quick memory game, and the more you do in a row, I want to say like by the time you have to push like 6 to 7 of them in a row, that's when you get the big one.
Yes. That's when you get the lunker.
But you have to get very fast.
The big boy.
The big boy!
Come on.
He
That's
got
a
that one
chunky
first.
boy.
For reference, I think the last button in the set before you actually catch the fish is always
X.
going to be the top button.
Makes
Well,
sense.
I think, don't they try to fake you out at one point?
Nope.
Not
No,
really.
no fakes out.
Well, they sort of fake you out, but not in the way, not quite in that way. You always have to end it with X.
Oh, it's a big chub.
Ah.
It's
These
a
poor-
hamburger fish.
And then there are these poor fishes still trying to carry their goggles on.
They'll even have straps for those goggles. Does that imply that it's part of their facial structure?
Maybe.
Still got it.
Oh!
There you go.
Oh, no!
Oops.
Wait, what'd I miss?
There was a Y that got tossed in after a very long
It's up to
pause.
you, Logan.
Fuck.
You have to be the one that holds the chain.
If the button symbols still linger after you press the fourth button, that means you got the big E.
I mean, we're getting pretty sizable biggies right now, so we must be getting close to
Or
it.
at least Waddle is.
And again, look at our coin count the more of these suckers we fish up.
Yeah, you're going to be rolling in money. And Kirby got it.
Oh, wait. X! Ow! No! Close. That was a quick one. Okay, let's keep going. We're getting
Bang.
close. It doesn't break our chain fully. I think it just puts us back one.
Yeah. We will not stop until we catch the big one!
Could we add it in Big's fishing minigame music?
I'll think about it.
Something's biting.
freaking, like- I was thinking of the big, like, the slide guitar theme from that one area.
Oh, Emerald Coast? No,
Yeah.
it's too calm.
Almost got it. Got him!
And Waddle Dee got
Hey.
it!
He got it!
Yeah.
I got a fish!
Look at Kirby.
Was there ever any doubt we're literally playing this on his end. Of course he was gonna get it.
So not
It's
only
okay.
do you get 500 coins,
And a
Kirby gets
figurine.
toy.
but you got an exclusive figurine!
Fishing Kirby.
Wait, what was that doing inside the fish?
It
I
ate
don't
it,
know.
along with 500 coins.
Kirby's doing a bit of fishing at the old fishing pond. He looks super, super relaxed. Maybe too relaxed. Hey! Pay attention, Kirby! There's
Wake
exciting
up!
stuff swimming in the pond, including a legendary bling blipper of Waddle details.
Wing flipper.
Bling blipper. That's the golden. All right.
It's a blipper made
And look,
of
you
bling.
can even see a photo taken of my grand achievement
Oh, look,
as
they're
the
tossing
Waddle
me up in
Dee
the air.
celebrated.
Look, guys, look, it's
For
Kirby's
he's a
greatest
jolly good
achievement.
Waddle Dee, for he's a jolly good Waddle Dee.
Aw, it's a cute.
I am going to expect that by the time we're done with the session, you guys get back to Waddle D Town. James is going to take the fire ability and just menacingly approach that bulletin board.
Alright, with that said, there is one last thing we will show off, because actually this is something this is something I usually prefer to take along with me once this is unlocked, because now we have the item shop.
Hey there, we're gonna
What's
buy
a bunch
these
of items?
Actually, hold on. Doug, you haven't had a chance to voice Waddle Dee yet.
Have this Waddle Dee.
Oh. Okay.
No, wait, what are you talking about? He was the announcer.
I was
Waddle
the
Dee.
announcer guy, yeah.
Oh yeah, you're right. Okay, Iki, you be the item shop, Waddle Dee.
We sell items that can give you temporary power boosts in a few different ways. You can even use more than one at a time, whether you mix a few together or just double up on one.
Okay.
You can only take one item with you at a time, though. Keep that in mind.
You say that now, just suddenly, I can't unhear this Waddle Dee being fucking Boomhauer.
So, dang, what's you want to take them with you? Go bang, Kirby.
So we got life ups, we have attack boosts, and we have speed boosts.
But no defense.
If you're a smart person, you'll always take a life up with you each and every time.
Because of life up.
And though that being said, it doesn't have to just be this life up. I'm granted, this is the only one we'll have to take with us, but there are other stat boosts we can give Kirby Waddle Dee through Amiibo support.
That is true. That's normally what we would do. But I don't got Amiibos on me right now.
I do.
I don't think Yuzu accepts them either, so we're just gonna have to settle with this.
I could check. Hang on. Edit this part out right now. I'm gonna check something.
Okay. Point is, you can't use Amiibo if you want those special goodies, but Yuzu's not having any of that crap because obviously it's not proper Nintendo kosher. Anyway.
But do know, we own the Amiibo legitimately. We've done this before. It's
or
okay.
at least I've certainly done this before.
I know. I own Meta Knight and Kirby and Dedede. I own the gang.
I own the ensemble too.
The gang's all here.
Alright, on that note, we have exactly everything we need. Let's head on to the Battle of Blizzard Bridge, the game's noteworthy boss gauntlet area.
Yo-ho.
And yes, Iki, I know, there's a secret we can find at the very beginning.
Will you take it? Because you don't have to if you don't want to.
Should we take it?
I'm not against it.
It's optional, but...
We'll take it then. I think you do need to do this in order to free a Waddle Dee too.
You don't.
You don't?
Nope.
Oh. Well,
You
that
just have to
there
get
gives
the
you
maximum
Waddle Dee.
tomato at the beginning.
That's what I'm thinking. Yeah, because that's what we need. Because yeah, no, this right, it basically the old tower from Kirby's Adventure / Nightmare in Dreamland. There's a second door you could open up to reach a harder boss gauntlet. For this game's sake, a bridge.
Yep.
And a whole bunch of loot.
That's how
I'm
they pulled off.
disappointed that this room that we're finding right here isn't a Hal room. But, I understand why.
Ooh,
Oh, that'd be cool. Like,
cozy.
It seems that someone's
Tootsies.
recently been here.
too recently.
Let's sit here
Get
and
on
contemplate.
Get on the star. Way.
Yahoo!
So now instead of fighting on the bridge like the peasants, we get to fight on
Above
top of
the
the
bridge.
towers as kings. Oh my gosh, there's 20.
We gotta fight two of each.
Yep.
I know there's one mission in particular that's kind of nasty in this game.
Oh, yeah.
Actually, now that I think about it, I think there might be one Waddle Dee we'll actually have to miss because it's technically on the bottom, like the bottom side of the bridge.
It
No,
is.
you could get both Waddle-Dees from... It's weird. It's like, if you go the top route, you get all the Waddle-Dees for exploring the level, but if you go the bottom route, you still get those same Waddle-Dees. It just depends on whether or not you take the top route or bottom route.
I guess that's fair. So in
It's
here
odd.
we will find this secret.
This secret. Yeah, just
Wait,
that
don't-
time it just right.
Nice.
Yeah, because it gets all into the water and you'd have to do all this again.
But now you gotta be able to land on a faster moving platform. Nice.
It's like the standard boss tower, except horizontal. Also, did you see that to the left of the screen?
To the left of
It
the
looks like another wanted poster, but for a rat friend!
four wanted.
A
rat
rat!
friend. Red eyes.
I guess that is something I will definitely say against Forgotten Land. Say whatever you about Eflin. He is very adorable, but he doesn't get much prominence until after this whole sequence of the game. For the time being, he's just along for the ride.
He's just a supportive little buddy.
Honestly, can't you say that for a lot of Kirby friends?
I mean, they're totally not conspiring against you.
Like, I mean, I like to think I got plenty of mileage out of Line from Rainbow Curse.
She was fun.
You got to read all of her diary entries so you could find them.
Alana's adorable.
That was cute.
Peep you.
And I just liked all of her. I just liked all of her emoting and stuff as all the adventures went on, and she was trying to like just save her friend or whatever she was, her mom.
She's
her
a
friend,
friendly little paintbrush friend.
Wouldn't it be some shit if she got to be a dream friend in Star Allies?
That would have been fun.
Yeah, no, that was the thing. That was the bummer, is that she didn't make any appearance in Star Allies.
Yeah, because they did have a strict policy about not using spin-off related characters, nor characters from remakes.
I guess it's because she was too recent.
Yes, no.
They mostly stuck to what actually counts as a Kirby game, and I'll be fair to them, there was a decent amount to pull from, so I'll cut them some slack. But still, it would have been cool if they had more.
A tornado.
I feel like Prince Fluff probably deserved to be there.
Wasn't Prince Fluff planned to be in there?
I believe he was. He was considered, yes. Actually, I do remember bringing this up as well. I think Drossia was also considered, too.
Ooh.
Huh.
Which, Fred. Ack!
Which is confusing considering
it's still open.
who Drossia is, or at least was.
Right.
She's probably one of the most intimidating villains in the entire series.
And how?
Real quick, Drossia is the one from Rainbow Coast, right?
Canvas Curse.
Okay, Canvas Curse. Did Kirby have an
Oh,
ally
wait,
character in Canvas Curse?
don't forget the poster.
Yeah.
Sorry, what was that, Hype?
Did Kirby have any kind of new ally in Canvas Curse?
Us!
Technically you.
The player brought in from the world to help him.
Okay, because I was about to say, because I was just trying to remember if he ever did have an equivalent to, the cute paintbrush fairy from Rainbow Curse.
Nope, just us. Like, they made that a whole plot point, and I mean, there's a lot of people that theorize when Drossia gets fucking nuts and goes into her soul form, she's not even trying to focus on Kirby. She's trying to do all her chaos towards us, the player.
I mean, considering she does nothing but scream at you, the player. Which, honest to God, is probably
Get out of my space!
I mean, if we're going to be honest here, I still consider Drossia Soul one of the most terrifying Kirby bosses. Well, one of the
definitely.
final Kirby bosses.
Because it's targeting you, the player, the icky behind the screens.
No, more so that the entire dimension that she's created is completely collapsing around
Thank
you
you.
and Kirby.
And that right there is Life Up, which, as you see, gives you double HP points, and and you can still get healing items, and so long as you don't lose that first bar, you can keep it indefinitely.
Yep. Unfortunately, you can't use it twice to get 3 health bars.
That'd be some shit.
But you could keep a reserve on hand.
Oh! No!
Oh no.
I pressed the wrong button.
Oh no.
Oh, were you trying to beat this without taking damage?
No, I was trying to actually suck him. I was actually trying to swallow him.
Technically, the no damage thing you don't have to worry about till the last run.
That one, and especially on the path we're taking, I'm just gonna say right now, we're not gonna worry about it because it's next to impossible. Well, not next to impossible, but it's really fucking tricky.
It
We'll
is.
try our best. For now, we gotta save that pigeon.
Jerk!
You have to be very well stocked in order to get the Waddle associated with that one.
Well, stop.
Go save the baby!
The baby?
The baby.
The baby.
Well, in a sense, Waddle Dees are just babies, right?
We're sorry to say we already watched some of it last night. We decided to watch the
Whoop!
Parsec screwed me there. And screwed me again!
Don't worry, Waldy's got this.
Wait a minute.
No, he doesn't.
Yeah, we're screwed.
Uh,
But I
Can't you
haven't.
reset it?
Yeah, no, we can easily reset. I think we
You
have
can
to
exit
reset
and
back
enter
in.
the room.
Yeah. It's
God.
a red star door.
What's that?
It's okay. But let's say something we can talk about is we watched the Gremlins movie last night.
Thank God.
Oh.
Indeed.
That was fucking ridiculous.
It was a lot of fun though.
All those little stop-motion gremlins are on the way to see the Mario movie.
I'll get the picture.
Tickets to the SpongeBob movie!
I'll get the picture.
Either that or they just got lost.
Have you ever seen the movie before?
Yeah, I love that. Like, fuck, we're lost!
And just their absolute, like, ecstasy when they saw the dwarfs singing.
Yeah, and they all sung "Hi Ho, Hi Ho." I forgot about that, baby.
I'm honestly surprised granted, I'm actually surprised they actually got away with all that in retrospect.
Yeah, because it definitely was not in the public. It definitely was not in the public domain yet. Nor was
also,
it.
I know it's a Warner Brothers movie showcasing a Disney movie.
Right.
Well, I imagine that, like, permissions for Disney weren't quite as strict then as they are now.
I mean, is the story of Snow White, like, public domain, or is it exclusive to Disney?
Well, I will say this: "Hi Ho, Hi Ho, It's Off to Work We Go" is definitely not public domain yet.
That's a Disney thing.
Yeah, and the footage that they showed in the theater was explicitly the Disney version.
Ah.
Again, I'm just amazed they got away with that way back when, and still keep it up for streaming today. Okay, here we go.
All right, let's see if you can manage to defeat this big fat lump without taking damage.
Well, there you go.
Mission
there's your answer.
Mission
It
failed.
looked
Fish
like
field.
this.
I'm gonna be upset if we could have done it had you not ran straight into his butt.
But it's so...
We could have done it if
Bountiful.
you hadn't run straight into his. Oh no!
You
this
were
is-
saying?
Kirby, listen. I know you like cake, but that's not the cake you want to eat.
It's cold, frigid, and it doesn't love you back.
Okay, Kirby, why did you get hit?
I like butts.
Okay, we get it, but you couldn't get hit.
Kirby
That is too is a good song.
I'll allow it.
Once.
Kirby is 1%
Once.
thirsty, 99% butt.
99%
One of these days,
hot
I would
gas.
not. One of these days, I feel. One of these days, I feel like I'm not gonna. One of these days, I know I'm probably not gonna like it as much as the memes would have me believe, but I am very curious to one day marathon the Donkey Kong TV show.
I would like
I mean,
to watch
like,
that with you guys.
I don't know if I like dedicate a full-on marathon to it, but I definitely wouldn't be opposed to like just watching a handful of episodes with you because I feel like it's a show that like it's stupid, but I think the moments that are good are genuinely good.
It's the fun kind of stupid.
I mean, there's also a matter of fact that most of the good movies are, most of the good episodes are already in the whole Legend of the Crystal Coconut VHS tape.
Right.
Oh, hey, you got Frosty Ice. I'm pretty sure that won't be replaced by a bigger, better version of Ice soon after.
Oh, I shouldn't have done that. Hang on. Yeah, I get this guy.
Don't worry, you got a spare.
They'll always give us spares. Now I just gotta time this just right.
And
Go.
go!
Wait a minute!
Nice! First try.
Merp.
Ow.
How many times did it take you guys?
I think
First
twice.
try. Actually, no, it was second try for me.
My first try.
How about you, Doug? First try. All right. Where am I?
Where'd you
Where'd you go?
And Bandandy was never seen again.
Goddamn.
The teleporter. There was a horrible mistake.
And now we get our just reward.
You got
But hold on
money,
now. There's a
You
secret.
got money.
There is.
Is there?
Wait, you don't want to unscrew the thing first?
No, there's not a secret. Sorry.
Which is weird because that window, like, directly in the middle
It
of the
definitely
house
looked like
looks
a door,
it's
yeah.
open. But no, you can't go there. In fact, I don't think you ever go into that house whatsoever.
A button and food and money.
Look at that.
Nifty.
Oh, the food is mine.
All the coins.
Is there a reason you're stuck in the corner, James?
You may be wondering why Kirby was just standing as if you were a timeout for a few seconds.
Baldy told him to play hide and seek.
Is everything okay, James?
It all started when my computer's brain shut off.
Oh, jeez.
And by that I mean, the internet.
Oh, okay. Like
The audio's still okay, though, right?
Yeah, it's still going. No, everything's
Okay.
all fine on my end. Yeah, no, that right there.
That mission can suck dick.
How do
Yeah,
you do?
that's all this-
I'm almost positive you either need to use Time Crash or you need to like use Space Ranger.
the way I would say is that like you definitely need to be well stocked first off, like from the shop, and I would say use one of the like late game power ups that you can get.
Or just
Like
use
attack
attack
up
up
or
and
Space
take
Ranger.
Dragonfire all the way out. Because remember,
What?
they're still weak to fire.
Oh, that is true. And then your fire breath could reach the whole. That is true.
And the lone Waddle Dee left was frozen in time.
Alas.
Ooh, popsicles.
But hey, at least these guys are safe.
Charge!
Whoa! Whoa!
Whoa, how unexpected!
Whoa!
There you go.
What?
Whoa!
What?
Oh, we gotta show Wiki that later. So this
I
guy,
thought you said YouTube.
I feel like we did that. Yeah, that thing.
What?
Yeah, I don't think we showed him that. There was this audio program called Audio Stretch that these guys on TikTok were messing around with, and it basically allows you to take any clip from media and just drag and just like with your finger even like just drag through it like you're scrubbing through like a timeline in a video.
And you
or
can just
something.
like mess with it?
Yeah.
Yeah, and because whatever you do with the scrubbing in it, the audio will reflect that in real time. So the guy was able to just like, whoa! And just by tapping holding your finger, it holds the note of whatever was said the entire time. That's how you get the just just by tapping and holding on those moments. And that's him like dragging forward and back to reverse it.
What's
And
happening?
I still love. That's a fun one, but I also love the one that Logan showed us with Plankton. The whole like.
Oh my god.
We keep doing it all the time. There you go. There's just little things that just make me giggle like a freaking moron.
Just like going back a little bit, just like with the Gremlins movie, like a bunch of the random bits with the Gremlins, like the wide shot of them running down the street got to me a lot harder than I expected it to.
It's just all headed forward with
It's so silly
because the way it described it was they
in a
were
rather intimidating way.
oh boy, race time. But like that's the other thing is that, like
Meep, meep.
because what made it funny was they weren't even like they weren't moving like creatures or like zombies like like feral like charging forward. They all just kind of like I said they all looked like they had to run to the bathroom all at the same time like all shuffling behind one
And it's
another.
like, and like, there was that, and one that I know definitely got Logan and Doug was at the very end, right before Gizmo came in to save the day, where he jumped off the ramp. There's a split second as Gizmo's
Right.
flying through the air. He has like the most horrified look on his face.
Like it's one of those things where I'm baffled it hasn't been made into a meme before now. I don't
Gremlins
want
just
to
has
force
so
it.
much meme material.
Like I posted in the
There's a
chat
lot
earlier.
to it.
By the
Yeah,
way,
that one.
if you're even dreaming of hitting the target time, you have to preserve that speed on those dash panels. Or on the conveyor belts.
Oh boy.
That's a tough ask, I will say. Come on, you got
But
this.
it's possible,
yeah.
because I did it.
I'm
Plus,
sure
you have
it's
to do it
possible.
right here, so...
I mean, it's possible. It's just again, I'm working off of a shit.
Come on,
Boy.
seven.
You can make it.
6, 5,
The massive jump button.
4, 3. Oh.
But like the problem that I saw there is that
Yikes.
it's almost like there's a cooldown when you can jump if you're in the. Oh
All,
jeez,
all out of gas.
you went
He
belly up.
fell over.
You tipped him over.
But it's like,
I'll be back.
okay, we'll be back when we get over. But it's like that does look tricky because like it almost seems like there's like a cooldown on when you can next jump if you're still in the bouncing animation of landing.
Actually, just so we don't have to cut away, I want to bring up an interesting little bit of Kirby lore for
What's
us
that?
to discuss. Have you guys ever heard of the singer Nachel?
No.
That's
Possibly.
Can't say I've heard of her now.
She apparently is the vocalist for the theme song for Kirby and the Forgotten Land.
Oh, the band. Yeah.
Didn't she do a duet with Kirby's actress during that whole concert?
She, in fact, did. She appeared in, like, full costume and everything at the Kirby 30th
Nice.
anniversary concert.
Nice.
There you go.
I think that could have been it. I think that could have been your redemption. Let's see. Yay!
Woo! He did it!
Thank you, Kirby Factoids.
Thank you, Nichelle or Nachel or whatever you said her name was.
Thank you, lady with the big floofy hat.
Yes.
Essentially,
I don't know
she came from this world. But,
Thank you, thank you, Charles Martinet's costume and designer for that one red carpet appearance for the Dragon Ball movie
Oops.
what?
when he wore the
Awesome.
big old suit.
Oh
What does
yeah.
that have to do with anything?
Oh, because I was just saying I like this.
Oh yeah, just real quick,
Okay,
just when
everybody.
it came.
You know what? We had a lot of fun. We had some talking. You know, we did some driving. We did some running, and now
We did some
We
running,
find-
some jumping.
we pushed forward after such great atrocities. A cage.
That is a king.
Seems like there's a bunch of cages, in fact.
Yeah, all
And
empty
tomato.
and stuff.
Oh, I guess
Yeah, no thanks. I'm full.
Eat your
By the way-
food.
Amuse me for a second, because this leads to a cool little secret. Try and get on top of that archway right before the hall.
Yeah,
Well,
the
first
last
off,
one there.
which power-up do you want?
I will take none of these.
I
Okay.
see you're gonna be the
A
big...
man.
Also, I hope you won't miss those woofies, because they'll be the last ones we'll see for.
Kerbo, wait!
I was like, yeah, from
Oh,
here we can
that
jump in.
one. That's what you were talking about.
Yeah.
Sorry.
If you
It's a
could...
little bit tricky, but you can do it.
But yeah, those are the last of woofies we'll be seeing
In the game.
for a while, if ever.
Yep.
Hello?
I don't think this is gonna
Oh.
work.
No, you can do it!
We'll try. We'll give it one more college try, but after that, we kind of got to get a move on.
Yeah.
We're already at the hour mark. So
What
what
are
are
we
we...
looking
Sorry.
for? What are we trying to reach for anyway?
That top archway.
How?
Like the
You
how?
can hover there.
I think maybe we have to do it from...
The camera's not letting us, so at this point,
Sorry.
let's just move on.
No, you
Pushing
can jump.
for-
No, you can jump from the top of the stairs to that second pair of things.
Oh, the second one. I
Oh,
see. See, I didn't know where the loading zone would be. Okay, so from here...
you should have told us that earlier.
We were
I
going on that
didn't
other one like
because
a bunch
I'm
of
Neanderthal.
And then we jump over to this one.
Remember that bit from Good Burger where Ed is trying to explain to Dexter how to get to the top of Mondo Burger?
Yeah.
Oh, I think.
Yeah. Oh,
Honestly,
oh,
this is. Oh.
You can do it!
This better be worth our time, because we're kind of... Matt's getting super impatient with us.
It's gonna be so cool. Then jump over to your left.
And
then you can jump on top of that guy. Oh,
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 That
ooh!
was
we gotta
it.
go back.
Oh,
You gotta be
God.
quicker
Yep.
than that.
To your right.
One
To your-
more.
Okay, let's go.
We're wasting valuable time. Just tell
It's
us what
okay.
we were missing.
Okay, fine. Just to
Blue coin.
tell you, if you could get... Yeah, it's a blue coin. If you could get to
We're
the middle
at
of the
this
top
point,
right.
who fucking cares? Big Man is about to come up.
Big man.
Get the riches. We finally have found the secret of this.
But wait, you're supposed to be our friend!
Please, your
Long-
omnipotence, have
Long
mercy.
have we journeyed, and here we are. The big palace.
well, those shadows are a bit darker.
And guess who got a facelift?
Among other lifts.
It's the Big Man himself, King Dedede.
Now with 50% more big.
And with 30% less neck. Here we
Yeah,
go.
what happened to it? Why did they go back to the 64 design?
Because
mind it.
I don't know. I mean, again, we were talking about earlier how this game, starting with this game, they've been loving to reference the ever living heck out of Kirby 64, and I mean,
But this is like the most noticeable version of it too.
Not even starting with just this game. I'd argue with like even some of the games before this, they've been showing like a lot of 64 love.
I mean, it's like it's the least referenced Kirby game in like modern Kirby. Whoa!
Ah, almost dodged through that.
Also, while we're fighting, can we show a show of hands for this awesome Dedede remix playing?
It's
It's
amazing.
great.
I will say it is great. Only second to another remix we'll find later.
yeah.
But this
Yeah,
bit here I
turns out
love.
that King Dedede was the king!
But
Also,
this bit
grab
here
his
I
hammer.
love. Where... Nice. Yeah, this bit here I love where you hear like this. We start hearing this tribal chanting, especially this bit right here.
He's got a column.
Oh boy.
Oh,
Watch
watch
out!
out! Watch out for the cracks. But yeah, no, like it is truly amazing just how much more primal Dedede got with the jump to 3D.
Admittedly, I think he's a lot more threatening in Triple Deluxe where he just grabs a halberd.
Oh yeah, an axe and just starts going nuts in Master D form.
Yeah.
Though I'd also say, 3D also proves why, the jump to 3D really goes to show why, boss fights are a lot more fun now. Especially with Dedede.
Yeah, no, DD's great. A lot of fun action in that. And
And
we
with
get our life
that,
up.
that's pretty much it.
We saved the day!
And we got it.
Homing bombs!
Homing bomb.
One of my favorite power-ups, actually.
It is good, yeah. We don't get to use his hammer just yet.
Aw, well.
Jump on his face!
You doing okay over there, Fluffy?
Yoo-hoo!
Wait,
wakey
listen.
wakey!
Wait, hang on. He makes little grunts.
Please.
It's a trampoline!
Really? Hey, stop that! Cut that out! I'm not dead, you know.
Oh my god. He died now.
Where the bag of them chips?
I just like
I'll make you flame potato
I just
chips.
spear him.
And with that, we save the day. Dedede has been defeated, and wait,
So,
Dedede, what are you
hammer,
doing?
with it one
Dedede,
third.
stop! That's it. That's
Oh,
illegal.
interfere without guarding. Okay, that is close.
Potato, patata.
Alphalin!
Dedede, you pulled an illegal move. You were moving during the victory sequence, and you captured our friend. Wait! I'm not done with you yet, you motherfucker!
If Bowser can do it, then why not the Dedede?
I was about to say, I'm just reminded of 3D World where Bowser, like, interrupts the results screen, and just, like, when he looks at the
Yeah.
face, it's like, hey there!
Yeah, no, that's exactly what they were channeling, and I'm all for it.
So, oh no!
Dedede got away with our new friend, and he's gone a lot further than this Soul Forgotten land. Now he's going to a land that's even more forgotten.
With even more spastic deserts.
Okay, so it's not just me.
I'm sad that never got fixed, but whatever.
I know.
The original,
The original
Wasteland.
Wasteland.
What do you say?
Elfilin has been captured by King Dedede. Explore the next area and save Elfilin.
Okay.
I'd love to, but we're a little pressed for time right now.
Yeah.
The waste where life began.
And this desert is not going to be any walk in the park. Let me tell you.
Yeah, I say we're due for a nap.
Don't worry, Alphalin. We'll be with you in spirit.
We'll keep you on our thoughts.
Oh,
and
hey,
our
they have a new
dreams.
cafe table.
Oh,
and a
God.
mini game.
Oh god.
Save it
We're
for
gonna
later,
do that
please.
next time.
Yeah, we'll save this for later, because, yeah, no, we kind of do need to get
What, you
going,
don't like
but-
roll goal?
I will also say, because of how that minigame works, for that, I would need to switch places with James as player one for a brief period to even show that off because of the motion controls.
Alright.
I'm already feeling a
hold
little... What?
Go back over
I
here for a
noticed
second.
something. Go back to that Waddle Dee with the
The
spray
Waddle
can.
with the watering can. Oh, he already stopped.
Hey, get back
Wait,
here.
oh, wait, he's into watch.
What the hell?
I think you missed the flowers, son.
I think gravity was the one that was thirsty, not the plants.
He's trying his best, but it's just
Some massive rainstorm.
Yuzu is a very Yuzu in Parsec has allowed us to do wondrous things that we could never do otherwise.
Oh,
Anyway.
actually,
Oh yeah, look at our fishing triumph.
Sir Isaac Newton would frown upon this game.
yeah, seriously. Also, to our right, we also have these.
That's
Or
why you have
this
tomatoes instead of
and
apples.
that action moment.
So yeah, with that all said, we'll save Elflin later. For now, sleepy time.
Woo!
Yeah.
I'm going to bed.
We'll see you all next time.